Meat. Come up to my face. So we're mixing up a little concoction here of sour cream, teriyaki sauce, soy sauce that we are going to dip our meat into before frying it up.
What's your favorite type of koala?
Male.
What's your favorite type of male?
Type?
Now that we've got the concoction of soy sauce and sour cream mixed up, we are going to cut into slices our pork loin here. And this is going to be an interesting experience for me because I have actually never cooked pork loin. We're going to see how it turns out. I'm probably slicing this all wrong, but it's alright. We're men.
Nate, why are you cleaning dishes?
Because this is the bachelor pad, and we got a little behind on the dishes. When they started smelling, we figured it's probably a good time to, you know, do some of them.
So in short, you're a girl?
Hey, Carl.
Alright, so now that we've cut our meat into these little slices, see, I didn't want to cut them too thick because then it takes longer to cook and you're not too sure if they'll cook all the way. And I'm pretty sure I made 8 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. That allows each man to have 2 slices. Now,
So, Nate, are you still doing this because you're a girl?
Your face is a girl.
Your mom's face is a girl.
Congratulations, you're accepted.
so we've got the slices, we've got the sauce here, and we have cornbread mix. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to dip each slice of the meat into the special sauce, and then...
It's like a Big Mac?
What?
Like a Big
Yeah,
Mac?
yeah, sort of. And then dip the whole thing with the sauce into the cornbread mix. So it's got the layer of the sauce with the cornbread mix around it, so that when we cook it up, when we fry it up, it should be nice and golden and crispy and delicious.
Kids, this is better than banana and cheese.
That's saying something.
Now, the trick to any delicious meal is this stuff right here. Butter. Anytime you taste something that was completely amazing beyond your wildest imagination, it probably had butter.
Dip.
It's very thick, this sauce, so we can get as much of it
A film.
cooked.
What kind of coat are we talking? Winter coat?
Light jacket?
Like a windbreaker. Like a
Oh,
windbreaker.
a windbreaker.
On top of old smoky, all covered with cheese.
So, now that our meat is nice and covered in the delicious sauce, I'm going to... Last summit, I had a host nephew who lovingly named these things clinkers, I think? Or clinkers, because they make this sound. So, we take the mix here, put it out on the plate, like so. Now this is going to be a very fast and delicate process, because once I get the meat covered in the meal, it has to go in the pan. But before it can go in the pan has to be buttered. So it's going to be even a quicker process, because we don't want the butter to burn. It's nice and hot. And here we go. Make sure you get a nice substantial, in fact I'm going to do a little bit more, nice and substantial thing of butter. That
Dancing.
tells you that it's good and hot and ready. Okay, we'll let the butter melt there. Okay, and here we go. Put it in the meal like so. And here we go. There goes the meat.
Yeah.
And another one. The meal. Make sure it's nice and coated and into the pan. Things happen when you experiment.
Hey girl, you done?
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Hi. Alright, so we're gonna add some lemon juice to this. Just to give it a little bit more of a zing. We'll see how it goes. I think some of these can be turned around. Oh, see the nice golden, crispy, delicious look of some of that? There we go. Now, what we don't want to do is overcook these. But what we don't want to do even more is undercook them. So it's a delicate balance. Alright, now, we're about to get a little crazy here, because once again, like I've said, I'm just experimenting. I noticed that we have some of this sauce left over here. So I was thinking, what can we do with it? And as I was looking at the meat, I noticed it was looking a little dry. Don't you think? Just a little dry. We don't want it to burn, and yet we still want it to be hot enough so that it'll cook the meat all the way through. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this substance right here that probably some of you have heard of, and pour it into there, into this sauce, okay? And we're going to mix it up. Okay, so that it's nice and...
This is all sorts of interesting.
This is gonna, this might work, might not work, but you know what? It's alright, we're men, we can handle it. And get ready for the fireworks. I'm gonna turn that down and pour it over the meat, like so. There it is. Now, spread it out a little so that each piece of meat is covered nicely. And as that simmers, it should add a certain amount of creaminess and sweetness to the already extremely savory taste of the teriyaki and the other stuff. Should be good. Should be good. I mean, we pour Mountain Dew over apple dumplings, and this can't be that much different. Get a little closer on that, just to really get the bubbles. Yes. Yeah, Mountain Dew's in there. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut one of these open to see what it looks like in the center. Let me cut it into one of the more thicker pieces. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, we still see a little pink in there, so I'm gonna move this around a little. Okay. Hola mio, c'est l'ami, oh son ami. And now that our meat is ready to be consumed, it's time for the presentation. Cut it off to one side, so that it'll be less work in the cleanup, which is always a good thing. For this meat, I am going to put a little finesse. I'm just going to drizzle some of this teriyaki over top of it, just to give it a little on top of this. It's very delicate. Very delicate. There we go. Just a little bit of that. Like that. Alright.
Hi, Spick.
We're ready to eat.
You're eating a lot.
Hey, Nate! Make sure it's cooked all the way through. If it's not, I can keep cooking it.
It is.
Okay. I think you liked it.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
Excellent. So, we are having dessert now. Some people might ask the question, what is too late for dessert? Well, I say no. You can have dessert whenever you want, and that's what we're doing. We're having dessert. It's like 11:15. Dinner was hours ago, the delicious pork loin, and now we're having big, man-sized root beer floats in these man-sized mugs. Just the other day, I was thinking,
You guys ready?
yeah,
Go for it.
I was thinking about root beer floats. And what I realized is if you pour the root beer in too quickly, then there's not enough liquid and it doesn't. Anyway, it doesn't taste good. You know, you can have delicious food, you can have delicious ice cream covered in delicious root beer, but I don't know, there seems to be something missing from this menu. What do you think? So, alright, I've got my man mug with my almost done root beer float in it. It's been fun, and I cannot think of any other way to end the day than this right here. You ready? Got my mug. We're heading outside. Here we go.
He's ready.
This is happening.
3, 2, 1.
Did you get that one?
Oh yes. Oh yes.